I am Janelle DeGraffenried. My maiden name is Freeman, and I graduated in 1999. Volleyball, still love it. I can still play it, and it's such a game of momentum and mental toughness and unselfishness. It's just a great game, and my position was outside hitter. So, and I love to spike the ball. And nothing better than spiking a good hit, and nothing better than digging up a ball out of the bleachers. Game with volleyball, yes. So it was state tournament, and we were playing Monticello to get into the state championship game, and it was just a game where we all came together. We were passing great. There was no me person, no just one person. We all became one team. I knew I had to pass a perfect pass so the person on the front row could get a perfect spike, and I had a great game. I was spiking line and they couldn't stop it. Every time I spiked it, they tried to get a block up and it'd just go out of bounds, or else I'd get line. So they just kept feeding it to me on the outside, and I hit line, and we took it in two, I think. So it was a great game. The coaches, a lot of teachers. You know, you still have some of my favorite teachers. Gosh, dang it. You know, Mr. Grosbeck, he's probably one of the best men you could ever know, and Mr. Kerry Watson. I had Brother Shirts. He was my javelin. He helped me with javelin, and he taught me to throw the jab. And but you know, probably my favorite, or most person that really lifted me, she was just a TA my senior year, and I really struggled in English. I still am not confident in English, in anything with English spelling or anything, and she, as a TA, came in and she complimented me, and it was Coach Fulmer, and now she's like my best friend. We run together at 5:30 in the morning, and she tells me how much she worries and loves her students and her girls, and I just tell you, we're damn lucky to have a coach like her and to have a teacher like her. She puts her life into her students and her girls.
My name is Ed Phillips.
What sport did you play?
I played in high school. I played football, basketball, and then participated in track and field. I played tight end and split end. Today they would call it a wide receiver. And then I also played in some series running back. On defense, I played defensive end. When I was a sophomore, we took state, and again when I was a senior, and it would have been in the fall of 1960, my senior year, we took state again. Probably a team commitment. You know, the group of guys I played football with come together as a group, probably in junior high school. We knew, it was not even a question, we were going to be state champions, and we stuck together, supported one another, and achieved that goal. One thing to remember then versus now, I think the key point is, in the fall of the year at high school back then, all there was football. The whole school was focused on football. And so that student body support, the support of the community, that was the only game in town. So it really created a lot of support and enthusiasm from the student body and the community. Well, it changed my life in a lot of ways. One way was from a severe injury. I've had to have a few surgeries over the years, but on the positive side of it, it really helped me understand and learn the benefits of teamwork, of supporting one another, of you get in return what you give. So in many ways, in that regard, it really has helped me in my life.
Hi, I'm Shelly Moensen. I went to Millard High School and graduated in 2009. As far as fall sports went, I participated in cross country and soccer. Crossing the finish line was always such a good feeling of success, knowing that I made it through the race, and also It was so good to know that my coaches were proud of me and were proud of the work that I put in, and that I was proud of myself, and that hopefully my teammates were proud of me as well, that all of the hard work we'd put in had finally paid off. Cross country helped me to be successful because I had a lot of really great mentors and coaches. Coach Moat and Coach Anderson obviously are the main coaches that really helped me to be a better runner and have better racing strategies, but I also had Coach Sheriff and Coach Turner that helped me in weights to become stronger and better fit and to have more endurance to become faster. I really felt like cross country taught me to work hard when nobody was watching, to practice when nobody's watching, and to do a little bit extra, and then eventually the success will come. Sometimes you don't always see that in life, but eventually it will. I felt like they did a really good job of teaching me to set farther goals than I even had thought of, and to really go for them and to work hard. And that helped out so much in college, to know that if I work hard and if I set goals that might seem impossible, that might seem crazy, eventually with enough work, I'm going to get there and I'm going to be successful. Homecoming is so much fun. Go Eagles. Enjoy it. It's a good time.
Hi everybody, I'm Lorena and I graduated in 2008 and I'm representing girls soccer. Was started for girls in high school. We were actually considered a club. We weren't sanctioned, so that means our coaches weren't paid. We had to do all of our own fundraising. We had 13 girls, and so we all played JV and we all played varsity. And but we loved it. We loved the game, and we would go and play these big private schools. Us little girls from Millard High, and it was fun. We just had fun. We had a lot of, our group of girls was really close, and we supported each other, and we were successful. We made it to the playoffs every year, but we made it to the championship game twice, and my senior year we actually lost in shootouts. But something that I think is really cool is that my senior year, we actually went 163-6 with our goals. We scored 163 in our season, and we're only scored on 6 times. And so I think that's a huge accomplishment. It's impacted my life in a lot of different ways. It's taught me how to work hard, and it's the friendships that we made on that team continue to this day. Even though we all have our separate lives and our own things going on, we still have that support for each other, and we always come back to that group of girls and that team that we had. And
so I am Lola Murdoch, and I played tennis when I was in high school. Because I'm kind of a ball hog, and the other sports you have teams, and I played singles tennis, so I could be the one that always went after the ball. So it's mostly because I'm selfish. So one time we were out and we were supposed to be practicing serves, which go over your head, right? And me being who I am, I decided to do a backhand, and somebody was walking behind me. Totally nailed him right in the middle of the head. Gave him 2 black eyes. Like, I kind of feel bad, but those are just the things that make up high school. It's fun.
Very good.
We're still friends to this day, too, by the way. Me and the person I hit. Okay.
Who was
And we would also go get rabbits that were live, and we would hang those from the outhouse. The cheerleaders on the drill team, like, we each had a football boy that we would sew like a ginormous rabbit for, and we would carry the rabbits and the boys would carry the torches, and then we would do the whole pep rally thing, and it was a lot of fun. So that was probably like some of my favorite memories. So the most memorable game that I ever cheered at was probably in the fall of '88. It was my senior year, and we played Richfield in the finals, and we ended up taking state that year as a senior, my senior year. And the score was 20-6, and it was great because at halftime we were up by like 14 points. And so Coach Aldridge was our coach of the football team that year, and he decided that, you know what, like, I'm going to, if we're up by at least 6 at half, I think it was what it was, he said, I will take out everybody and just let the seniors finish it out. Because at that time we had there was tons of players, and a lot of the underclassmen were playing varsity. And so all the underclassmen came out and all the seniors went in. And so most of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, it was just strictly seniors on the field. And I just remember how cool it was that they were all out there playing and that they were calling their own plays and kind of just making that last huge memory for football. And I remember the stands being packed and the excitement of the community, and just what an accomplishment that was for not just our boys and our football program, but for our whole community. So that was probably my favorite memory.